Hello and welcome again to www.lusarditraining.com, and welcome back into the gym. This is where the magic happens for me, where I kind of call my Shangri-La. I love being here, love working with the folks and doing the things that we do. I'd like to explain a piece of equipment that we have up here, and it's a pretty common piece of equipment. You'll find this in many gyms. It's called the Smith press. They may be done differently here and there on on a little bit of change, but mostly it's a cross between using free weights and a machine. A lot of times up here at the gym I have some young lifters, I have some female lifters that are not quite tuned into using free weights or never even done any weight training before, and they want to put their hands on the bar and they want to use it. And then I have some people up here to say, oh, I'll never use the Smith machine for certain movements because of this and that and whatever. Well, when it comes to pieces of equipment and how you get results from using things, well, I always answer it the same way, is that your body doesn't recognize the piece of equipment you're on, okay? Cars are Fords and Cadillacs and Mercedes, they're all cars. But weight training equipment is specific to certain needs and certain things in fitness, but they all serve a certain purpose. And the Smith press certainly does serve a good need. With young lifters, there's balancing and stabilizing involved that they have to acquire and learn. And this is kind of like an introduction to that off of a machine. You get to put your hands on a bar, you get to use it, but it's stabilized and balanced for you. Again, with young lifters or someone who's new to training, they're on their own, they don't have the safety of another individual spotting them. This machine has safety built into it. And what I'd like to do is show you that, how you operate it. So let me step around and back. This, by the way, is a lightweight bar. It's not your standard Olympic 45-pound bar. This is a 15-pound bar. I've seen some Smith machines with 10 to 20-pound bars, but generally it's a lighter bar for someone who's new or novice about training, so they can perform it in a general fashion with some success. What we do is you lightly grab onto the bar any way you want, you lift it up slightly, you turn your wrist back. Now these hooks are disengaged. You can do a range of motion in a vertical fashion, straight up and straight down, which is different, quite different than a free weight path of motion. Okay, we have safety stops here to use, just in case we get to a level that bar can come down and rest. And even with the hooks off, we can have a limit of safety. So that's kind of really emphasizing the safe portion of using this machine, which again I like with beginner lifters. And then when the individual is done doing an exercise, you just rotate your hands forward and you can put those hooks and it can be rested on one of the bars. So unlike some things you may hear about a Smith press and how it's not available to do certain things, it does have a lot of positiveness in using it. We do use it a lot up here, and like I said, it's a general piece of safety, good safety in a form of training for me with my individual, my membership. So again, come on down anytime. We'll be more than happy to set you up on routines and show you how to use these things in a little bit more of a specific pattern. Thank you very much.